get it.
Alright, I don't know who's been watching the NBA so far.
You know, Anthony Edwards is that man right now.
That boy's killing.
So my first question about him.
Start sending it down too.
So is he the face of the NBA or does he still have to wait?
I don't think he's the face.
I mean, he gotta wait till no matter who comes next, they gotta wait till.
So who's the face of the NBA right now? Jokic?
He's the face until he.
Jokic is great. Not to be a nationalist or anything, but they're never gonna make someone that's not from America be the face of the NBA.
No matter how good they are.
That is true.
But then that means that the MVP, like he's a 2-time MVP. No?
I mean, they cheated Embiid about the first year.
I don't think either which way, international players, right? When was the last time an American player got an MVP?
He's right. It's been a while.
Who's the one before?
Giannis won, and then after Giannis,
Think about it.
there's been a couple people from
Before
If it wasn't LeBron,
before Giannis, who was?
Steph Curry.
That's it. But that was back in like 2016.
No, it's
2017.
not. Giannis just won it in what?
Embiid won in 23. Jokic won twice in 22 and 21. Giannis won in 20 and 19. James Harden won this in 27, 2018. 2018, that was the last 6 years. Think about it. And it went back to back to back. It was no contest. You get what I'm saying? Giannis didn't win a championship in 20.
That's true.
He won it in 2021.
21, right? Still was MVP. Giannis won in 20. No, the bubble, that was
LeBron won in 20.
LeBron won in 20.
LeBron won in 20. Word.
LeBron.
So not for nothing. All right. So from the 2019 season, the 2018 and 19 season to the 23 season, there's been MVPs from the Euros. And
You just said that Harden won in 2019. I mean 2019.
Are we all LeBron fans though?
I know.
Absolutely, I know. I think he's a fan of the game.
Why do you have to be that guy?
He's a fan of the game.
He's a Kobe fan. He's a Kobe fan.
He's also a fan of the game. So I think he respects LeBron, but he's not a LeBron.
Are you not allowed to be a LeBron fan if you're a Kobe fan?
Because I feel like Kobe takes precedence. Because Kobe is purple and blue, yellow.
so regardless of whatever jersey LeBron put on, I respect his game. But to say I'm an outright
Not his favorite player.
outright fan of him, no.
Wow.
Personally speaking, like, all right, he has a great story, great story, but he relied way too much on other people at the first time.
So he's a team player. You know what? He's a team player.
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounds like.
I didn't say that, but for you to dawn yourself as the chosen one, but then you chose to give ball to
He didn't
somebody
dawn
else.
himself.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
When
You can't take nothing away from Braun, bro. As in for him being clutch, to him winning championships, to him, he has the accolades, everything proved that he is the chosen one.
Yeah.
He took the pressure from high school and surpassed it. He did what he was supposed to.
Honestly,
As a number one pick from high school.
That was a gamble. That was one hell of a
He's
gamble.
the best number one pick there is, honestly speaking. The best number one pick.
Yes.
He's the only person that actually, from day one to the end of his career.
Yep. Other than maybe like Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know. Was Tim Duncan the number one pick? No. Okay. Well, Tim Duncan still has 5 rings and he's.
I mean, he got 5
Go.
rings. Yeah.
He's 5 rings. Hakeem, I think, has 2. He's the number one.
All right,
pick.
so me personally speaking, it's about play style, commitment, willing to take the last shot regardless, even if it's you got 3 people on you. That's just the person I watch playing.
No, that's
And I respect LeBron's play style.
That's the killer
I
instinct.
mean,
They won it in their own ways.
But you taking the last shot doesn't take away or make this whole thing of you being the best person or the chosen one.
So what is that?
That's why IQ. If I'm they're gonna double team or triple team, why would not pass?
A lot of people say he plays
Like a lot of people.
Exactly.
and a lot of people are upset that he does that. That he's not selfish enough to be like, you're LeBron James. You should be
Because
taking
a lot of
that
people
shot.
are so used to hero ball from the chosen player or the main person. Why?
Yeah, because you know if it's Jordan,
Then
he
if you
taking
buy
that
into
shot.
it,
You know if it's
don't
Kobe, he taking that
The
shot.
same way he bought into him being the villain when he went to Miami. But
How did that work out for him?
He lost the first game and won
exactly
back.
right. He got humbled. He had to relax.
Yeah, so
Did
it's
he
like,
get humble or did
that's
he
not humble.
recognize what he has to do?
But
for
that's
the
not
team?
his play style. That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. He
It's
got
not
humbled
him.
because he
He's
bought
never-
into something that's not
No,
him.
he never been that type of player to play hero ball. Even from high school, he's always the person that
It's not that he
passed
hasn't
the
had
ball
killer
and made
moments
them.
either. It's just that
He
there are
had killer
times
moments.
he does, but it's just that if he knows he's being double teamed, he's not gonna be like fuck everybody else.
Oh,
I'm doing
yeah,
this.
why would I take the
He's
shot?
gonna be like, yeah, I'll draw the double team, but
And-
if I see an open person and I know they shoot like 40-something% from 3 or wherever they are, I'm gonna dish the ball out.
And
If
then
they have a higher
And
percentage
let's be
from
real,
there, from where
LeBron
they're at.
just started becoming a good three-point shooter.
Yeah.
Before that, he was not a good three-point shooter.
That's very
He
true.
was okay. So you got someone
Strong.
that's like 57% from three, and you're 27%. Why would not pass the ball? Especially if he's open. I got two people in my face.
Exactly.
That's
To
smart
him,
basketball.
it's just like
That's IQ right there.
he'll look at it as that's
You
a
have a
dumb
better
shot.
opportunity to make it than me.
He
Why would I
That's
take it?
And that's why a lot of people are like, why are you passing it? You're LeBron James. You should be taking it with miss
It's a team
or
player.
make.
He's always been a
You
team
should be
player.
doing it. But I gotta also be like, niggas just hate on him because he's LeBron. Whatever he does. Because even with the bubble championship, I feel like if any other team won it, they'd be on their dick. They'd be like, oh, they won. But with him, because he's LeBron James.
I want to throw this a different way. Hold
Niggas
on.
is like, oh, da 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 da.
Because I asked the question a little earlier if we all LeBron fans. He's the only one that didn't agree, right? You're a Kobe fan,
Most definitely.
right? What do you value? First of all, may he rest in peace. You know. But what do you value of Kobe that you put over LeBron?
When he was able to always turn it on and off.
You've seen it before. Game 7 in Boston.
Just so the other day when they lost.
Game on the line, you give the ball to somebody, either LeBron or Kobe. They gotta take the last shot. Game is on the line.
That last shot, I hand down agree. Kobe's one of the best scorers in the game ever.
And
He's a better
It's his
scorer
work
than
ethic,
he's a better
technique.
scorer than LeBron.
Sidebar.
We starting off difficult?
Yes, bro.
Alright, boom. So this came up in a conversation I was having recently. So we all guys here right now. So the question is, what's your view on the entire pregnancy process? Pre-pregnancy, during the pregnancy, and post.
Because I've never been in that situation, I can only speak from like
What's your thoughts?
watching somebody else from going through that, right? So just from the snapshots of like, you know, just finding out, of course, you know, depending on their financial status or whatever, or like just their relationship itself, if it's strong enough, they might have different reactions to it. So, you know, if they're happy about it, yeah, they're gonna, you know, that's the big honeymoon phase. And then you have, you know, during the pregnancy, yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes, especially with the woman, you know, her body. So you gotta adjust to that. And then post-pregnancy, after she had the kid, postpartum is still a thing, so you still got to be there and, you know, play a part and still, you know, try to tend to her and the child. You know, and that's just a part of it, but it's different for everybody.
I mean, I agree with him. Like, it's definitely just, yeah, you gotta make everything happy and splendid and have a good pregnancy all the way through. That's the only thing I can say about that one. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like everyone would want to have a quote-unquote good pregnancy. I think it just depends on the situation and the people.
The situation is state of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have a good situation and a good state of mind, I feel like, yeah, everything should go right, you know?
So
Everything should go right, but you know, there's a lot of mixed emotions coming off of you, coming off of her, coming off of the family.
yeah, but
around
you never know what to
friends.
expect, really. You know, because every pregnancy is different. You know, there
You don't.
may be some similarities, but in terms of like, you know, what some women may be dealing with, maybe some things that are similar, but everything is still in a way kind of different. Even some men dealing with their, you know, girlfriend or wife being pregnant, or even the person they talk to. You know, you never know what the situation may bring or how, you know, it comes about, but everyone receives it a different way. For me, I think if my girlfriend or my wife is pregnant, I'll be ready for it, type thing. You know, like I'm gonna be there to be like, yeah, all right, no, I know that I wanted to be a dad. I did whatever, I was ready to be a father, so I'm ready for what comes. Or I think I'm
But
prepared.
they say you're never prepared enough. You can never be prepared
True,
enough. That's
true.
what they say.
I don't think you can be.
I don't think I've met somebody that was
if you're ready to be a
100% prepared. You know, like this is what I wanted, and it followed through the way how they wanted it to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when you come to a situation where you don't want a kid, then what?
Situation where you don't want the kid.
Yeah.
That's a conversation.
We got some comments in the chat. Ace Lavish said, fellas, one thing I need y'all to understand. I don't think you can ever be ready for what's in store. No matter how happy y'all both try to make it. And what I wanted to throw so there's this thing, right? I actually heard this on a different podcast. I wanted to bring this to y'all, see what y'all think about it, right? So pregnant woman, right? There's a lot of focus on her.
Of course.
Right? You know, making sure she eats, making sure she's healthy, making sure she stays hydrated,
Taking her
no heavy lifting, you know, taking her medication, her doctor's appointments, and all these kinds of things, right? What goes on with the guy for that 9 months?
You were there for it, bro.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? There's a lot of focus.
Yeah, support. A lot of focus support
Listen.
on the,
Right.
on the woman's person.
Yeah, who focuses on your mind state?
You. I mean, ain't that how it normally is for us, man?
See,
Nobody. Oh, you heard what he just said? He said, isn't that what's normally for us?
It's normally for us.
so
Not
all
getting
right.
the focus though.
Was all right. Well,
That's-
sometimes what's the norm, shit, you know, and like, it's not always healthy for everyone.
True.
You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, personally speaking, like if you're gonna go through not a situation, but like a pregnancy, and this is a hypothetical. Both parties gotta be aware and adult enough to like understand where it's just like, all right, forgiveness is real. If you're saying something out of anger, you're doing something out of anger, like you gotta have room to be able to forgive. Because and you're not gonna blame it on the pregnancy, but you gotta understand like this. No, but see, no, but you gotta have a different angle to it instead of saying like, oh, this is happening because she's pregnant. It's like, nah, we gotta chill with this argument because you're pregnant.
Yeah, I'm not trying to argue.
You get what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's just like we gotta be a team rather than sitting here arguing. We got something bigger to deal with
So
rather
instead
than
of
trying to be right and you know.
sorting out issues, you will let them get the win because of, I shouldn't say the win. You should avoid settling conversations because you believe it'll get too emotional for the baby.
If in the heat of the moment, if something happened and I see that I'm triggering, not even me, but like the conversation is triggering, then yeah, you got.
Men are always triggering.
But take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Like
Women want to stab us on a daily basis, bro.
in the back.
I think people are triggering.
Absolutely.
Regardless of gender, people are triggering. People
They find that we're triggered. That we're triggering. Sorry.
in certain situations, but if you could let a
So
coworker
now
get
you
you tight,
tiptoeing around your pregnant wife.
you shouldn't though.
But that's what I'm saying. But focus is on her. Nobody
So why you tiptoeing?
Nobody even realizes that you're tiptoeing.
If I'm focused on you, why am I tiptoeing?
Because you're not trying to fuck up.
Yeah.
But why would my steps be any like disturbance to you?
Almost anything might be a disturbance.
You could breathe, but
And that's
Breathe too hard.
you could snore. You're sleeping. She been dealing with this shit.
And
all
it's
the
not-
time.
she's
smiling right back. She laughing.
She get pregnant.
I've been snoring next to her for 3 years.
You tell me.
Now she
What
ready,
what can I
she
do?
ready to off you for snoring.
So now, what can I do about that? Nah, I'm not having
Sleep a little.
that. She's gotta tell me openly, like, yo, you gotta do something about your snoring.
She
All right.
will.
All right,
She
cool.
will.
Get your nose stripped.
When you wake up and there's a pillow over your head, you'll know.
And now what? Now she's a single mother. Why risk that?
No, she's not trying to kill you. She's just trying to get her point across.
Point across is
She's
crazy.
trying to kill me.
A
Suffocation.
pillow over
That
my
point is
face.
just me.
You get what I'm saying? Like again,
That sounds like toxic love, bro.
Right, but it doesn't have to get that extreme. You get what I'm saying? Like
This
the whole point is to make it through, to be a parent.
bro, there's no way of ducking toxic.
Okay,
I'm not
so-
trying to co-parent. That's all I'm saying. I'm not with co-parenting.
Alright,
I'm not with that.
That's it.
It's a one family
I
household.
mean, I
That's it.
don't want to co-parent.
hold on, let me run through the. Believe it or not, if you have a good woman, despite what she got going on, she'll always care for you, even if she's just focused on herself.
Hopefully.
Okay. I definitely agree with that message. Alright, now, right, here's a question. For everybody in the chat, I want y'all to give us y'all opinion on this too. So, pre-pregnancy, right? This question is more for the women, but guys, you know, you always have y'all input on it too.
Absolutely.
Your husband asks for a focus year, where majority of the things is lean towards his direction. You know, we do all the things that he would want to do, or, you know, before the pregnancy, because, you know, based off of what we just said, it's like, once she gets pregnant, focuses on her. Once the baby comes, focuses on the baby and her. Once she recovers, and then it's all on the baby. Nobody set a focus point for the guy. So what if you ask for a focus time before the baby?
I'm gonna take mine after.
There's no time for you after, bro. It's about the
It
baby.
makes more sense.
Now, when the baby hit 2 years old, you can walk into it. Alright, I can focus on myself now.
That's right.
That's a long time frame, though. That's 3 years.
Hopefully, you're doing something.
That's still brand new too.
That's 3 years, bro.
I mean, true, but then now let's say you take the focus point and the year before, and let's say you do it in a business way, and your business booms now. You gotta step away from the business now. You lose business.
Business sounds a little more like work. You know what I'm saying? Focus point of view is not work, bro.
Yeah.
Focus point is doing things that you want to do. It doesn't have, Maybe
What if I
this
wanna
is
make-
what you want to do,
Yeah.
yes, but
I mean, I want to make fun. I want to make a career where I can actually take care of my kid and my wife with no problem. I see.
you should have thought of that before you got pregnant.
I mean, if the pregnancy is planned, then definitely think about that before. If it isn't,
I don't feel like, I don't know, like
I feel like
taking the focus here, I don't think that's a thing. I don't think it should be a thing.
I mean, I feel like.
What you say? You want to talk your shit? I hear you in the background.
Focus on what?
Don't talk from behind the camera. Come here.
Turn that mic
Come here. Hi, hello.
No.
What's up?
Good day.
Put the mic down a little bit.
All right. So what are y'all focusing on? Because when y'all in a relationship,
You heard the energy?
so what are we taking the years focus on? You as a male?
One thing.
Because we just agreed to focus in on 9 months on you. All
No,
great.
we're focusing on 9 months on both of us bringing a child into the world. So I don't understand.
Well,
We're not doing we're not going to do the most of the work though.
Yeah, but you're not there. So it's a
I'm gonna choose a
Not understood, but once we in that room and everything, who's doing it? I'm there for support.
yeah, you're supporting
I'm
me.
not-
So you're going through that process with your person.
you have kids, right?
Yeah.
After you had your kid, when you get phone calls, what was the call about?
How I was doing, how the kids was doing, and how the adjustment was. Because the adjustment.
You heard that? You shouldn't say nothing about the guy.
No, that's the adjustment.
Right.
I'm talking about the adjustment of parents, him, interaction, how he's doing the adjustment as parents.
Right. I would say majority of the phone calls or anything would be mostly about
How's the baby?
how's the baby, how's you.
Is it the baby part of you or?
Nah, the baby.
Well, necessarily the baby would become is technically its own entity at that point until
So you guys don't think you were receiving calls on how you're doing? And
absolutely not. I've seen it firsthand from
Wait. I mean, I will call my friend.
until you know it
Let's
is.
just go around, let's go around the table.
I think the bros gonna check on the bros.
Yeah,
because that's just-
exactly. I would say
Bros.
after people have so I'm from experience of seeing my brother go through it. After my brother pops out with his kid, whether it be at church or a function or anything else, then people seem to have some kind of interest in my brother and like, how's fatherhood, how this, that, and the third. But of course, when the baby is just born, majority of the calls, of course, will go to the mother because they're thinking of the experience that the mother's going through. The physical experience, the mental experience, the emotional experience of everything that you've gone through in terms of the pregnancy, pushing that baby out, and everything happening afterwards. Because, you know, there is postpartum depression as well. So a lot of people more so would check on the mother and finding out what the mother's dealing with, everything else, making sure she's good before anyone calls the pops and be like, so you a dad? Yeah.
But I feel like it depends on your family, your friends, because I've seen my ex getting calls, like the mother calling him saying, how you doing, sisters, cousins, everybody.
Would you go with the mom?
Yeah.
So I would expect
It's
family.
just depending on you guys' relationship with the people that's in your life. It's just, and if you included them in the pregnancy, if you didn't include them in that process, then it's hard
Don't
for them
expect no
to.
fucking.
Yeah, then how they gonna relate to you on that aspect of it? So it just depends on how you move.
I think it's just a main thing. I think it's. I wouldn't necessarily say cliche, but I think if imagine you're working into like your 9 month, everyone at your job
crazy.
it's gonna be like, oh, when is the baby coming? What's that? Maybe they won't see the father. You know the father's there, but when the dad's at work, he's like, oh yeah, well, you know, the baby's gonna be born. Not a lot of people ask after, oh, so how was the baby? Because they know you're not gonna push the baby out.
I think that happened in the past.
Let's say she planned it, and everybody on her side like planned it. And they sent him an invite like, yo, pull up if you want to.
We can't look at it as well. We will do
No, but I'm just painting a scenario. Like
If it comes out like that, like on some day planned it, they just invited me, like I'm
No, not you. If you the beat,
Yeah, I'm the beat, and they just invited me, like I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a petty nigga. I'm gonna come and leave. Come.
But you gonna show face?
At the time they packing up the gifts, yes. I'm ready as shit.
So here it is, right? Here.
Well, I might just have separate with my family and my friends.
Let me throw the spin on it. Right? So, you and your lady, y'all fall out. Y'all not seeing eye to eye. It's past abortion stage. Y'all separated, right? It's past abortion stage. You still gonna have a baby shower?
Yeah.
You can be cordial and have one, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a great coach. I feel like I'll be a great coach.
I mean, at the end of the day, I guess, like you said, baby showers are more so, they're not really for the nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna show up.
Nah.
Baby showers are for the kids, bro. That's how
Yeah,
it's 3 years.
so at the end of the day, it's like, yo, I'm still gonna be
Think
a
about it. What's
father.
the purpose of a baby
I
shower?
fell out with my baby mother, but I'm not gonna fall out with my child.
Hello, save me money.
I fell out with the person who's gonna have my child.
Listen,
My child is still coming.
My mother wanna go to baby shower. I gotta take her there, so I gotta go upstairs too, say hi, and breathe.
You gonna play the role though?
Definitely, yeah.
I'm the dad. It's not a role. That's what I'm supposed to be.
No.
Like,
See, when you go to a baby shower, you expect them sitting together, hugging up, kissing, to the
Take pictures, whatever.
Are you gonna play the role?
You do that. You take the pictures or whatever. It's for it's just the moment.
we ain't together.
You got a lot to say.
No, it's the moment. Come on, Penny and just be like, take your pictures.
I want to hear from the quiet one now.
Right now.
So they're like, oh, y'all need a dance. No.
I want to hear from the quiet one. And then I'm gonna run through the comments.
That's more like I feel like that's more of a.
Hold on. Let JP cook.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop my 2 cents on this, and I'm gonna ask a whole totally different question.
We're gonna run through the comments first.
Alright, so then I got a whole nother topic.
Copy. Say
But
it.
my 2 cents on it, as far as if I get the invite, I'm gonna still show face and I'm gonna still play the part.
First
Because
of all,
not for nothing. Hold
Play
on.
all the games.
Hold on.
I don't want no invite to my child's
Hold
baby
on.
shower.
Hold
How do I
on.
get an invite to that?
Yeah, I'm not part of that.
If given the circumstances that let's say me and my BM at the time are not together, right? And her family did put up for everything. You get what I'm saying? And they extend the invitation. I'm not gonna look at it as on some you trying to slight me because you didn't even have to extend that.
I might not.
That's extra energy on your end.
No, I feel like
If you if you spend that extra energy to send out that invitation to me, for you to even think about it, when you didn't even have to do any of that, who's losing more out of it if I just don't pull up?
me.
No, they are.
No, they're not.
They are.
No.
Because you sent all of that, you did all the extra work
You-
to try to slight me, and I'm still not pulling up. Either
You
with
know what happens at a baby shower, bro? You know what happens at a baby shower?
Bullshit about how you.
Pictures.
they're gonna talk shit about
Pictures
you
and videos.
regardless.
Nah, if I come, I'd rather come and they don't say nothing to me.
Pictures and videos, right?
I'm not there for a conversation. That's the whole point.
JP, watch this,
I
right?
gotta go be petty.
So
I gotta
boom,
match it.
you didn't go. I gotta go be petty.
I gotta go.
Yo, I gotta go be petty. It's crazy.
Watch this, right? You don't go to the baby shower, right? Automatically, you're painted as a deadbeat. Because how didn't you go?
Exactly.
They don't know the situation that goes on behind
That's
the
why I
camera,
said I'm going. I said
right?
I'm
So
going.
you must go, right?
Yeah.
So
Is it to save your image?
together.
Is it to save your image, or is it just to actually be?
What is there to be petty about?
I'm not going.
If we're not there for me and her, we're there for the child and the baby shower.
I'm there for the
It's not
child.
parent shower, it's the baby shower.
This is already showing signs of I'm not going to be a part of multiple areas.
Nigga, I don't know about y'all. I'll.
Nah, if
The
that,
baby
I don't
isn't
think
here yet.
I'll
We're already doing stuff without
I'm not trying. I don't agree with that because
I
again,
play all the games and I'm out.
You plan a whole baby
it's
shower without me?
Nah, think about
I've
it.
been to that.
Y'all not. Y'all not
You
hearing.
plan a whole baby shower without me? I'm telling all my mans, and we're bringing the most luxurious of luxurious gifts, so you know my team got it.
I mean, you could still have a baby shower without that. Nah.
That's extra. No.
Because you planned a whole baby shower without me, so that means my whole team don't know. Nobody on my side knows.
That's extra energy now.
And what will your friends do though?
All my friends
But
don't
that's
know.
extra energy spent.
So,
What are your
baby
friends?
moms that have family know I'm here.
Yo,
But they know that you're there if they're sick. The thing about
imagine hearing about your baby shower from your friend.
Your friend is outrageous.
Imagine I say, yo, JP,
Fighting.
what you wearing on June 13th? You gonna be like, what? I'm like, the baby shower, bro, your kid. You're gonna be
There ain't
like,
no invite.
Yo, bro, I got an invite to your baby shower. What you mean you got an invite to my baby shower? I need
I ain't even planned a baby shower yet. Oh, how bad.
We're pulling
That's
up.
wild.
let's check the comments
Let's take
because I feel like it's a 3 to 1.
Alright, like, hold on.
I can't be petty in a situation like that.
I got a statement. Why do y'all need to be invited to y'all baby shower?
Because they not together.
No, we
Yeah,
shouldn't
but
be
you
invited.
should have been planning it with the person.
But y'all not together.
What if they plan it
Well, y'all play
without us?
without us.
What do you mean? You
How y'all feel about the idea of co-parenting as the other parent has moved on to another partner and or has other kids?
This is all hypothetical.
We
It's
just
all
can't touch my kid.
That's it.
shit different when you
My dad is stepfather.
You're not physically
Well, he's not my
disciplining my
stepfather,
kid.
but-
Let the mother do that, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Point blank, period.
Nah, real shit. Cause alright, look, my two older brothers, my dad is their stepfather. Their pops is cool with my dad, both of them. Like,
That's what's up.
My other brother, his pops come to the crib and sit down with, and my mom served all of us. We watch the game together. It is no issue. Like it's.
Yeah, that's different.
Like 2 pops.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Like it be no issue. Like we all be there. Father's Day, we all.
My pops and my brother pops is cool.
Just chilling. Like I don't see why I gotta be. I don't see
There's a
why
lot
I
of
gotta be.
niggas like, yo, don't bring that nigga around my son. Don't bring
Nah,
that
as long as
nigga
you not
around
doing
my
extra shit, bro, around my kid, I'm fine. Don't beat my kid. Don't do no crazy. Don't touch my kid appropriately. You got no problem, bro.
How do you feel about verbal discipline rather than
No,
physical?
sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta be
If
mad.
my kid did something wrong, bro, and you want to discipline him, you got to discipline him the right way. Once I see you like overly touching my kid, hitting my kid a certain way, bro, it's up for you.
We're not talking about no wild up like coach type shit.
Yeah,
in their
don't.
face.
You're not
Like,
touching my kid. Verbally, you can be like, yo, you know what you're doing, da da
Nah,
da.
my kid is start
Once I hear, once my kid is like, oh, he hit me.
I ain't even gonna look at it on a negative tone because I'm gonna hope we have a good relationship that you can
That's
call me and
it.
be like, yo, your kid wildin', my boy.
But at the same
You
time,
need to handle
at
it.
the same time though, like if they're not there, like say you somewhere you can't, and you got discipline the kid, you got discipline the kid. Just don't always great. Just make sure the punishment matches the crime.
Verbal, you don't.
Just make sure the punishment matches the crime. If you gonna put my kid in the corner because he stole something, cool.
Yeah,
Time
watch
out.
the wall, face the wall.
Niggas is on timeout. I didn't know we
Face
still did
the
that.
wall.
But go ahead, JP. I know you had another thing, so let's
Yeah, run it,
let's
run it,
come
run it,
back
run
and
it.
go to the
Alright,
next.
so I got another scenario. Something I just saw on Instagram.
Before you
If a friend loans you $100 to gamble and you win 50,000, how much you giving your friend
a friend loans me 100 and I win 50K.
off that 100?
You know, you got half, bro. You got half.
Yeah, fine.
You got half.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Cause think about
Yeah, nah, they
it.
give-
I had nothing, bro.
That's a fact. They gave
I had
me money.
nothing. We spent
And I got 50. Yeah, you can get 25.
Hold on, so I'm gonna paint the full scenario. I'm gonna create the story for you.
Yeah, we gonna have y'all answer.
I mean, in all honesty, I only owe you back that $100.
We're gonna go around one by one, and you just tell me if you like how much you gonna give the person back.
say $100 right there too. Look up.
You're short, like you ask your friend for some money. They send you $100.
Oh, they didn't know you was going to gamble
Hold
with their
on,
money?
hold on. With the $100, you're using that to get throughout the day. The last $20.
That makes sense.
The last $20 that you have outside of that, you used to go and get a scratch off ticket and win $50,000.
You don't gotta tell your friend you want anything. Just here, just
Hold on.
That's right.
Thank you.
So
But
now
that's
go.
the story.
Now, no, hold on. Right, but either way, they loaned you the $100. You win 50K out of it.
I give you $5.
How much are you giving that person anything? If
I'll
not,
give you
if you
$5,
are,
it's fine.
how much you giving them?
It all depends on what.
No, don't start with me first.
How much you giving them?
It all depends on how. It all depends.
Is that my man's?
Tell me what I got to do.
Hell yeah! If they sent you $100, that's definitely your man.
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm not asking somebody. I'm not really
asking
cool with for
somebody that I don't
$100.
trust, so not my man.
Hell no, hell no. I'm not because it's a pride thing for me. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, at all.
I'm not gonna be vulnerable like that with somebody I can't kick it with. If I can't, if I can really ask you for $100, you really my man.
So think about it.
I'll give it back to you.
Alright, so boom, right? I ask my man for $100. I go gamble with the money. I bake bread, right? I might piece you off like 5K. You won't know where it's from.
So you're gonna give them something though.
I'll be like, yo, bro, honestly, I had a come up, and I know you held me down when I was in need. This is yours.
Listen,
What you
Because
doing?
you don't know how much money I made.
even if you
How much-
do
If you
know,
was in the spot with me and you know I hit 50K, then yeah, I'm giving you
That's
half.
different. I get
no,
that.
listen,
You're not there.
no.
Hold on,
Even
but-
if he do know, you gonna get whatever I give you, bro.
This
Only
nigga
you.
is
No,
dying.
So what you giving, bro?
It's not
What you giving? What you giving? What you giving? What you giving?
Nah, I give you 5 to 10 because I got something to do with my blood, bro. I got to still take care of mine and all that. I'm still piece you off though. I'm gonna leave you broke. I gonna give you
$5 to
$100.
See, if I hit you off with 10 grand though, and you gave me $100, and you gave me $100, you're gonna have questions.
What question you gonna ask?
Like, what the hell, bro?
I came into
I
some money.
hit bread and that's it, nigga. You my man. You got some bread.
CJ, so what you doing?
I don't know if I'm gonna have.
See, look at that. Nobody wanna get half.
I would get half.
I don't know where half came up.
If you was in the spot with me, I'll give you half.
I got plans on my bread. No, you in the spot with me. We in the
Cause I feel like if you in the
I feel like you
spot,
want to tell me that.
Why does
you
it-
want to tell me, yo?
But why does that matter if they in the spot or not? They gave you $100 to survive.
Here's why.
The last $20 you decided
No.
instead of doing something responsible with it, you decided to gamble with a scratch off and won.
Wait.
If you give me $100 in the spot, you know what I was doing with that 100.
Right.
that way you get the break.
But why
you
not
know I
give
was
you
gonna gamble
$100 to
100?
gamble? No friend is gonna do that. No friend is gonna give you $100 to gamble.
I do that.
Someone.
then it doesn't matter how much they give you back then.
You wanna know why I
You
do
better
that?
not expect shit back then.
You wanna know why I do that?
Because if you could just literally give them, I'm gonna ask the room, would y'all willingly give $100 of your hard-earned money to your friend just to gamble?
If I know he's
They
going
say-
Hold on. They're not paying you back.
But they said no.
They're $100 to gamble. You giving your friend $100 to
If they
gamble?
loan it, a loan means that you're giving it back.
Nah, they say whatever I win,
But the question says loan.
no. Nah, I'm asking y'all.
Yo,
He's
I
saying
tell you,
it
they got
doesn't
two
matter.
people.
You have $100. They be like, yo, I need $100. I'm going to the casino tonight.
Okay.
They got two people in my life right now. If they hit me up and say, yo, I need $100 to go in the casino right now, I'm giving them $100, bro.
So my next
Because guess what? If he hit 100K,
But
I
let
know
them
I'm
answer.
Y'all
taking
are
care of.
also talking.
If he only hit $200, I still know I'm getting my 100 back.
My fault. Go ahead. No, we last in the room. Go ahead.
Y'all are also talking about two different scenarios.
Alright.
In your case, you are saying that this person has prefaced that they're using the money to gamble. In the original scenario, we're saying that this person told you that they wanted you to loan them money, and they used a piece of that to gamble.
Either
All
hands
you
get
owe
piece.
them is $100. Anything you give them on top of that is your good grace. If you are doing that from the standpoint that this person gave you money when you were down already, then cool, more power to you. But you don't technically owe this person by virtue of the fact that the only agreement you had predicated prior to this was the $100.
I know my team when it comes to money.
So sophisticated.
Damn.
Either or, if it was in the spot or not in the spot. If I
That's
give you
what I was
100 and
saying
you
to
come
you
up
all
on
the
it,
time.
I know my team gonna bless me back.
And I get that. And the whole point that I'm saying is that
And that's the difference between a moral standing and an agreement towards reciprocation. The idea that if mine comes up, I'm gonna come up with them is more so a commentary on who those people are and who they believe you to be to them, and less about what is considered equal or fair in this scenario.
so, and I definitely agree with that. But in all honesty, I feel like she said, it all depends on the relationship that you have with the person. Right in that scenario, if you're loaning them the money, I understand. Cool. That's your choice. That's your choice.
We got
the point that
somebody said, "Who is this woman?" Clap it
But
up,
the-
please.
No,
Nah,
definitely.
she got it. I definitely had some conversations with her off the podcast. She's well spoken.
The point that I'm making is that it shouldn't matter. Like if the person loans you the money and you decide to do that, then yeah, you hit them off with something.
If I give my man $100 in the spot and you hit 50K,
I know that.
We gonna talk about that.
I already know half is mine because that's my man.
No, we have that discussion when I
Right.
get 100, bro.
If I give you $100 and I
Watching
didn't know
somebody's
what you
pockets.
No.
it's not about watching somebody's pocket.
I don't know, bro.
Why would somebody pocket?
Because once my money hits your hands, just do whatever you
You can
want.
probably get 20K.
Why
Take
would
30. I wouldn't
somebody
even feel
pocket me
offended.
knowing you just won 4 beans and I'm asking for money kind of got?
But you expecting it's the same thing.
No.
Alright,
You
cool.
expecting half?
No.
You just said if I'm in the spot with Sonny, he
Flip
would
it in
I'm
reverse.
expecting half.
Flip it in reverse. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
If I know you,
decides to give you nothing.
What if man's gave you $100 to go in the casino with him?
Hey,
You
one more time?
hit
If he
50K.
decides to
Nigga decided to give you
give
nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, I know some wolves who gonna rob that.
You gonna send the
It is what it is. I can't force somebody.
That's in God's hands.
I can't force somebody to give me the bread.
So, shout out to y'all for keeping it full circle. Shout out to everybody that brought your cups up. You already know how the other episodes go. Just stay tuned, like, subscribe, share. Keep it full circle.